Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to do a makeup look, and I'm going back into the UOMA foundation, and today I'm going to mix the cooler shade with the warmer shade, and we're going to see how that performs on my skin. I am trying to discover how the best way to wear these. And so I'm not completely sure that I usually wear a neutral shade, but the neutral ran kind of yellow. And so anyway, I'm hoping that having a cooler shade here to mix with it will help it along. So I'm going to put, you have to shake these up. It's a rather thin type formula. So if you have I just put it on the back of my hand, but if you tilt your hand, it is going to run. So anyway, oops, I think I just moved the camera. So I'm just going to take a little foundation brush here, and we're just going to mix it together, and hopefully it won't be as yellow as last time. Anyway, when it dried down, it did look pretty decent. It still looks yellow to me. Huh. Which yellow is good for purple circles. It cancels them out. And it'll also help with any redness that's on your face. But I'm trying to match my neck. You know, and I welcome color correction, but my neck is kind of pink looking. So I don't know, I may have to use just the cooler tone shade in this. We're gonna try mixing it today though, and see what happens. So this is a thin foundation, but it does provide pretty decent coverage, and it is buildable. But I think I need some more. That's one thing about a thinner foundation like this. It requires a little bit more foundation, you know, to bring the coverage. So let's see what happens. I put 2 pumps of the cooler shade to 1 pump of the warmer shade just then. Maybe we'll see a little bit of a difference here on the forehead. Okay, I've got the foundation all blended in, and it has dried down, and I did add a little bit of their concealer as well. And so now what I want to do is I want to go in with a little bit of powder, and I'm going to use this loose powder here from OPV Beauty. I'm going to just, it's a translucent loose setting powder, and I'm just going to set that concealer down and just go through the center of my face here where my skin does get a bit oily from time to time. And I did wake up this morning with oil pooled up on my nose, so kind of strange for this time of year, but we've had unseasonably warm weather. I mean, it was almost 70 degrees yesterday, and it's absolutely beautiful today. Okay, and now I'm just gonna take a little bit more, and we're just gonna lightly set the foundation. And once it dries down and you get the concealer and the powder on, it's really not a bad match. I'm just not used to it looking so yellow when you put it on. But anyway, I'm thinking about going just to the cooler shade altogether and see if that'll help. But anyway, so y'all have to let me know what you think. Is there a flow going here? Do you think it's good enough matching to my skin tone? I think I can get by with it. We can make it work. We can bronze it up a little bit and put some blush on and, you know, make it work. Okay, y'all, let me do my brows, and then we'll come back and do an eye look together. Okay, y'all, I'm back, and this is a color story I'm going to work with today, and I'm going to palette hop today is what I'm going to do. And so anyway, there's a really light lavender color here that I want to work with, and it's coming out of the Trend Beauty Mosaic palette, and it's in the shade Fame right here. So I'm going to lay that down in the crease. I do have the eyeshadow base down from this company here. It's called True and Luscious. It's a brand new eyeshadow base that I just received in my BoxyCharm, and I'm testing it out today. So we'll see how this works. Make sure I don't have any creases here. So anyway, I like the idea of blues and purples together, and so that's where my head is at today. And I thought I would start out, you know, really light in the crease with this lavender, and then we can build it up. Let me tap this out. The base is not dry, the eyeshadow primer, but it didn't crease that bad either. And I was sitting here swatching for a few minutes. So I just want to, I got a lot of space here I want to cover. So I want to make sure I get a good amount of shadow that's going to peek through. Take it up pretty much to the brow bone, and I'm going to cover the whole entire crease area. And since I have hooded eyes, it's quite a bit of space there to cover. A lot of real estate. So anyway, that's a pretty color. Okay, that's all I'm going to use out of that. Let me set that aside. And then I want to go into this really pretty violet right here, this second shade. And that's in the Ace Butte Violet Sage palette. I really haven't used this palette that much. Anyway, the shade is Violet. Right there. Just gorgeous. Love this shade. Haven't really, and it's a pressed pigment. It's pretty dark, so I'm going to take it light on. I'm going to stay with this fluffy brush, and we're just going to go down just a little bit farther into the crease area. And I just did tap into the color, and I'm just going to smoke it up. And I believe that's going to be enough right there. So I'm just going to try to keep this from looking too cray-cray. I like colors, but I don't want them to overpower my face. I want to enhance my natural looks, not dominate them. This is really pretty. I may come back into this color for the lower lash line. We'll keep that handy. Okay, now let me switch brushes. And I want to go back into the Xmas Wishes palette. And this beautiful shimmer right here, it's blue, but it's got like some purple flecks in it. And I wanted to try that out today and just see how it would perform. Let me make sure this brush doesn't have anything on it. It looked like it had something on it, but nothing's coming off. Okay. So it's a fluffy brush, but it's got kind of a flat side, so I'm gonna try it and see how it works. And we're just gonna go right out here into this outer section, outer V section. and it's pretty glittery, so I'm just going to work with it very slowly and carefully. And leave plenty of room there on the lid for a lighter shade. This glitter right here, it's like a pressed glitter is what it is. But this brush is performing very well. This is from B Bella. This brush right here. Okay, we're not going to go real dark with this, but I am going to blend it up here into the crease and just keep it kind of tame, but I do want to provide that dimension. Okay, and now the other eye. I love blue. It's one of my favorite colors. But I haven't really worn many eyeshadow looks with blue in it because my eyes are blue. And I always felt like I had to have something that was gonna kind of be, you know, different than my eye color so that it wouldn't overpower my eyes. So that's why I went for like bluish greens or bluish purples or, you know, sky blues or, you know, different teal blues, different shades of blue other than my natural eye color. I like gray blues pretty well too. Okay, so that looks pretty even. Alright, now I'm going to palette hop again. And I'm going to go into this Ace Butte Vintage Dawn. I'm using two palettes from Ace Butte today. And I'm going to use this really pretty light blue here called Dew. And I'm just going to apply this with my finger right here on the lid. And just carry that up into the crease right there on that inner portion of the lid. Just to give us a little bit more, you know, an illusion of a larger lid space. Just like that. Okay, now the other eye. Just doing a little something different today. And I feel like that eye base is really helping everything stick really good, especially that glitter shade. Okay, now I'm going to go back into this Violet Sage palette and I'm going to find a detail brush here. A small one. Let me use this one here from Complex Culture. It's pretty pointed. And I'm going to go back into that violet shade. It's a matte pressed pigment. And I'm going to go underneath the lash line. And I'm just going to be really careful and just tap this in. Or else I'll wind up with fallout. Because the brush is... It's got long bristles, and if you sweep it back and forth really quickly, it's going to cause the dust from the pigments to fly up in your eyes. and I don't want that. So that's kind of a darker violet color there. When you don't have it, you know, the lavender from the Trend Beauty Mosaic palette, when you don't have that underneath it, it looks more reddish on camera instead of bluish. So it's a contrast. It's like another shade of purple, even though we're using the same. It's just not mixed. The violet shade is not mixed with the lavender shade. And so it gives the illusion of a completely purple eye. Okay, now I'm going to go back into this brush that I used to start with. And I'm going to try to give everything the once over here. And just blend everything pretty good. I just want to make sure that and I'm just going to go lightly here in between the shimmer shades and try to get those to marry. Get married. Marry together. Be happy and be merry. Blendy, blendy. Okay. I'll be back, y'all. I'm going to put on some lashes. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I finished the cheeks and put on a pair of lashes, and now I'm ready to do a lip look, and I'm going to go in with this lip pencil from Thrive. It's in the shade Gizlan. And the lashes I'm wearing today are from Lurella Cosmetics in the style Maldives, and I had to cut them off. I had to cut like 2 pieces. They're really nice and big and fluffy, and they're like 3D. There's like two layers of fluff on the ends. It's really pretty. So anyway, I wanted to do like a nude kind of a look because the eyes, I feel like, are real dramatic today, even though I tried to go easy. I don't know how this is going to turn out. We'll see. Sweet Pea's going berserk because it's lunchtime and there's a lot of traffic on this road. And Terry is working late, so she's kind of upset. I love these lip liners. They just go on so creamy. Okay, so there's the lip liner. Now I'm going to go in with this Juvia's Place lipstick. This is a mauve nude. It's in the shade 2020. 2020. We'll see how this looks together. Kind of give us a, it looks almost pink on me, but it is a nude. So anyway, a matte lip to go with these shadows today. So it did kind of turn out purpley, didn't it? I probably could have went darker with that blue, but I really didn't want to go that far to the blue side. I want to stay on the purple side today. I was just in the mood for a purple look. Anyway, sorry to palette hop today, you guys, but I just had fun playing, mixing, matching, trying to get the right tones and just seeing, you know, what I could do and what I could create. And I love these lashes. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get on their website, order some more. All right, you'll have to let me know what you think down in the comments below. And I hope y'all are having a great day. Let me know how you're doing, what you're up to, and everything. And let's talk about makeup. All right, God bless you today is my prayer. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.